Hello again, and welcome back to DocTrack Training. With this lesson, we'll look at generating reports with DocTrack. In the previous lessons, we've shown you what DocTrack Flex typically looks like when you don't need to create attachments with it. But even with a setup like this, you'll still be able to create certain attachments yourself. One example of this is when you generate reports through DocTrack. Let's start by looking at a typical report generation form, like the job packet. Normally, it looks like this. But if your company sets it up to work with DocTrack, it'll look like this. When you select the Print DocTrack button, DocTrack will take the report generated by Sightline and bundle it with the other appropriate DocTrack attachments into a single PDF document, add header and footer text if required throughout the new file, automatically save it with a smart path and file name, create a DocTrack attachment for it to the record it's based on, automatically email or fax the document to all appropriate recipients, and even print a hard copy if it's required. Again, you can do all of this simply by clicking this button. Let's try it. This job already has a job packet, so let's select the next job for the FA10000 bike. This one doesn't have one yet, so let's make one now. Notice that instead of print, our button says Print DocTrack. Also, we have this optional checkbox to include the assigned DocTrack attachments with our report as one bundled PDF. I'll make my choices. Check Print with Attachments and select the Print DocTrack button. Now, I'll go back to DocTrack Flex and refresh it a few times. And here's our brand new job packet. Let's get a better look. As I look through the pages, I can see that it's bundled with the production drawing attachment and the 3-page quality plan. Also, check this out. Here's the file name that DocTrack gave it. Now, this will likely look a little different in your company, but the idea is that DocTrack can create a file name with important information from the record it was based on. In this case, it begins with a short prefix that tells you what the file is, which is a job packet. That's followed by the job and suffix, the item number, the date, and the time. When we double-click it, the job packet opens in the associated program for PDFs. In my case, that's Acrobat Reader. Here you can see that DocTrack added the header and footer text with a page number for the entire bundled report. Now, with this functionality, you'll want to rethink how you make copies of this report after it's generated. Prior to DocTrack, it's possible that you would just go back to the job packet form and make another copy. But if you do that after implementing DocTrack, you're actually going to be generating another bundled job packet just like this one. The new one will also be saved with a smart path and file name and attached back to the job order. So then you'll have 2 files and 2 attachments of the exact same thing. Not only that, but it's likely that you'll email the report to the recipients again without realizing it. So the moral here is that once a DocTrack-enabled report has been generated, don't print it through Sightline this way again, unless, of course, it's changed and you need the new version. If for some reason you need another copy of it, just open the attachment here in DocTrack Flex and print it from the associated program. It's likely that you'll be able to email it from that program too in case a vendor or customer missed it the first time it went out, or if someone else needs it. That's how you generate reports using DocTrack. And that's all for now. On our next lesson, we'll look at how you can set up DocTrack to automatically email these reports to customers and vendors. See you then.